I know you've seen this trope. You're in some kind of art museum. It's like a sitcom, something like that. And your characters are at an art museum and they're supposed to be looking at a piece of modern art. And it's something like a fire extinguisher. And they're saying things like, how avant-garde, how modern, how edgy. And then somebody will say, oh, that's just our fire extinguisher. That's not part of the exhibit. That's how I feel whenever I'm encountering Juliette Has a Gun, especially this most recent one. So I've had 3 brushes with Juliette Has a Gun in the house. I have the and I did a review of that one if you haven't checked it out. That one's sort of baffling to me. I had heard so many positive things. I'd had it in my collection for a while and I had tried recently to love it and could not. It's a 1-note scent for me and that 1 note isn't positive. I also read a review of it in my worst reviewed fragrances. Juliette Has a Gun, Lily Fantasy. I have not tried that one, but I just read off some of the reviews where they said that it was sort of a miss from a marketing standpoint and the notes they were going for. A lot of people sort of found it mismarketed and unpleasant. And my most recent brush with this house now is my decant of Juliette Has a Gun, Not a Perfume Superdose. And I was down for this. You know, when I've talked about the house, I've talked about them as respecting the game, what they're going for, that they do try unique things. And I still want to feel that way about them. I just need more exposure to the brand, I think, since all my encounters haven't really been positive. And I'm a little turned off by this most recent one. So what the heck is Superdose? And what is Not a Perfume generally? So the Superdose is the latest incarnation of Not a Perfume. Not a Perfume is basically an Ambroxan, it's called Cetilox, and the design of it is to extend the life of a perfume you're wearing, or if you don't want to wear perfume, it's going to enhance your natural scent. So I could see that being appealing to some people, and I know it is, because you know it's a good seller, I think, for them. And Superdose is supposed to be that, but just more to an extreme. So it's enhanced, it's like an intense version of a typical perfume. All right. So why am I'm not mad. This is not a rant. If I had spent $150, which is what the bottle costs for this, I would probably be mad, but I'm not. I only have a decant of it. I'm just going to explain why I am confused and disappointed. Okay, so that is the design of Superdose. I have given Superdose every possible opportunity to wow me. I have worn it inside. I've worn it outside. I've worn it on top of poor longevity perfumes. I've worn it alone. I'm wearing it now. Okay. For me, it smells like rubbing alcohol and then basically nothing. Basically nothing. And I've read through the reviews trying to see if I'm the odd one out here. And most people do seem to agree with me. But it does have some fans. And this is where I throw in the Emperor's New Clothes comparison. I think some people just don't want to admit that either it's not doing anything or that their natural scent is rubbing alcohol or nothing. They want it to be known that they have a really majestic, goddess-like natural scent. So there's some things in there like, it enhances my natural scent, which is flowers and powdery. And I'm like, come on. Your natural, unadorned scent is flowers? But you're a human being? I mean, maybe you're a flower and you're sentient and now you're on the internet. I'm sorry, that sounded snarky. I'm not saying my experience with the perfume is the only one. So if that legitimately is your experience, fine. I'm not gonna call you a emperor lying about the clothes there, but I just can't see how that would be the case since this is really just a 1-note sort of scent and the design of it is, you know, kind of what it is. And my issue with it really comes down to the pricing. If this was like an add-on, so you could get it for like 20 bucks as an enhancer, you know, I think that would actually be kind of a good thing. I probably wouldn't get it still since I didn't really see that boosting effect that it's going for. But if they were selling it just as, here's a booster for some of your lackluster perfumes, you know, you got your Jo Malone and now you got a little booster for it. Okay, you know, Juliette Has a Gun. I respect that. Let's do it. But $150, like you're legitimately getting a perfume? I'm not calling it scammy. Some people like it, but oh gosh, it's like, I don't know where they got that price for just that 1 note for something that for a lot of people, it really doesn't seem to be doing anything or much. I can't justify it. So again, not mad. I'm glad I got the decant. I'm glad I tried it out. If you've tried it out, please let me know in the comments what your experience was. Even if you read me to filth, I don't care. I'm just interested. What am I missing here? Is this a game changer for you? Do you love it? Are you not a perfume person, but this is really something that you could work with and that you enjoy? Please tell me. I'm very willing to hear divergent opinions on this. If you like this video, please like it. If you enjoy fragrance content, one-off reviews, hauls, blind buys, whatever I'm in the mood for, please subscribe to Second is the Best. I upload whenever it strikes my fancy, which lately has been fairly often. That is all for this one. I will see you in the next one.